on so many fronts. Reginald, what's the latest in terms of this process?
Yes, Desiree. So today, judgment is expected, like you said in the introduction. So I spoke to Philip Lühl and also the legal representative, Uno Kachipuka, and they are hopeful for a favorable outcome in this case. Now, what Philip also told me is that this case, or the judgment of today, will pave the way in the court case of the firstborn, Yona, and that judgment is then also expected to be handed down in July, because we know that the firstborn son, who was also born through surrogacy here in South Africa, is also still waiting for documents from the Home Affairs Ministry in Namibia. Now, Philip told me that this in itself is discrimination, calling it state-sanctioned homophobia, which the Home Affairs Ministry in Namibia denied, basically saying that they still want genetic proof because they want to see, or they want proof of those who are the parents of the twin daughters. But what Philip also said is that this can't be, because in the case of adopted children, then courts are not expecting proof from those parents. So why is this the case? So this then also open up or yet again lay on the table the massive or the challenges that the LGBTQI plus people on a daily basis face in and around the world. That's right.
Reginald, let's just remind our viewers, just in terms of context, because it goes beyond just the LGBTQI discrimination practices, but the dynamics of this family of a mother coming from another country and a father coming from a different country and seeking to reside in different countries. Just take us through those dynamics to allow our viewers to understand the nuances of this case.
Okay, Desiree. So we know that Namibia same-sex marriages, and that was by the 1927 sodomy law.
Hello, Reginald. You froze for a bit there, so we lost out on some of the things you were saying. Can I ask you to please just start over?
Okay, no problem. So we know that Namibia, they don't allow same-sex marriages, and that's because of a 1927 sodomy law. So in 2014, Michael Delgado, who is from Mexico, and his partner, Philip Lühl, who's from Namibia, they came to South Africa to get married here. And then they went back because they have work commitments that side. Now, in 2019, their firstborn son, Yona, he was then born here in South Africa through surrogacy. The necessary travel documents from South Africa's side, it was issued, but also they are now sitting with the problem from the Home Affairs Ministry getting also citizenship for their firstborn child. And then in March last month, yes, Paula and Maya Lühl-Delgado was then also born here in South Africa through surrogacy. So now that is where the problem comes in, because the Home Affairs Ministry want genetic proof, and they are saying that they are not going to issue travel documents. So this case is now lying in the hands of the court, and the legal representative, Uno Kachipuka, earlier told me that if one look at the best interest of the children in the case, then they don't see why a court would not allow travel documents to be issued for the twin daughters that's still here in South Africa, in Johannesburg, if I need to be particular, with their father, Philip Lühl, and their firstborn son is there in Namibia. with the firstborn son with his father, Michael.
What time of the day do you expect an outcome, Reginald?
We're basically looking in the afternoon. That's what I got from the legal representative, and also we know that the first time LGBTQI plus organizations, they went to court, protest against this injustice or this discrimination, what they say that the LGBTQI plus community still face, but we'll definitely be keeping our news platforms abreast of the outcome of this case, Desiree.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for bringing us up to speed. We are going to take a break.